One more scripture. Let's go over to 1 Peter chapter 3. 1 Peter chapter 3. Look at verse number 7. 1 Peter 3 and 7. It says here, likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to what? Knowledge, giving honor unto who? The wife. As what? As unto the weaker vessel, and has been heirs together of the grace. Watch this. Grace. That word grace is big right here. Grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered. I said that last night. I said I got too much to do. I cannot afford for my prayers to be hindered because of a disagreement me and my wife had. We need to get an agreement and get this done. I cannot afford to be mad, disappointed, and disgusted because of a disagreement. I got too much to do. And I don't want my prayers hindered, so I got to get in an agreement. And what it's talking about, weaker vessel is not knocking down the wife. Saying she's weak, her physical physique. And see, there's a difference there on how God made us protector, provider. If I'm going to protect her, I sure can't be no little weakling. That's right. That's right. If I'm going to protect her, here it is. The crook came in the house, and when the crook came in the house, I ran out the back door like a mouse, and my wife was standing there like, what's up? Then I come back, did everything straight, baby? No, hold on. Somebody mixing roles. If me and my wife there, and I'm the first one to run, and she's still standing there, it's a problem. If some jump out on us, and I'm the first one to run, and matter of fact, she ran too. We both ran, but I'm running a little faster than her. She's moving a little slow. And then she get caught, and she get chewed up. And I'm saying, well, somebody got to live and tell the story. I got kids. No, if somebody come out and they put a gun out on your wife, and it's got to be you or her, and I see, oh, shit. I had nothing to do with that. That was her. That was her problem. That was before our time. No, you better jump out there and say, brother, before my wife is me. Because Christ loved the church so much that he died for the church and he gave himself up for the church. How much do you love her? If I'm not willing to sacrifice my life for her, I don't love her enough. If I'm not willing to jump in front of that car, jump in front of the train, to jump in front of that bullet, to jump in front of that impact for her, I don't love her enough yet. Because like I heard, if you see, as a man, as a seer, if you see that issue way down the road that's getting ready to come and hit you, and matter of fact, it's getting ready to hit your wife first, I have a responsibility to stop it and to block it before the impact can come. Responsibility. So it says that as the weaker vessel. That's what that means. And another reference says it like this. In the same way, you husbands, live with your wife in an understanding way, with great gentle and tactics, and with an intelligent regard for the marriage relationship. Why? Because he wants to honor it. And with someone physically weaker. You see what I'm saying? Since she is a woman, show her honor, respect, and a fellow heir of grace of life, so that your prayers will not be hindered or ineffective. Get out of here. You telling me if we don't honor, if I don't love you the way that God has called me to love you, my prayers will be ineffective? That they will go up and fall down, and I'm still wondering, Lord, why you didn't give me that job? Lord, why you didn't give me that promotion? Lord, why you didn't cause this to happen for me? Because I'm not honoring something. I'm not loving something. Vice versa, because I'm not respecting something. Amen? Are we getting something out of this today? It is blessing somebody. Because it says here, if you are a husband, you should be thoughtful of your wife. Of your husband, I should be thoughtful. I should remember that it was her birthday. I should remember it's our anniversary. I should remember these because I've been thoughtful, because I've been considerate of her feelings, because I know she's emotional. It says treat her with honor, because she isn't as strong as you are. Why? Because he made us as protector, provider. And she shares with you in the gift of life. There's nothing will stand in the way of your prayers. She's standing with me. I don't need my prayers hindered. We're living a life together. We're enjoying this Christian life together. Protector, provider, leader. We must be responsible and accountable. Amen. Go ahead with your next.
Amen. We're on this battlefield together. Hallelujah.
Amen.
Glory. And so the third thing is we have to love our husbands. You know, that's one of the roles and responsibilities of a wife, is to love them. Titus chapter 2 verse number 4, it calls for wives to love their husbands. Okay? And a good description of this kind of love for our husbands is unconditional love. It's unconditional acceptance. Accepting him for who he is, how he is, no matter what he may be going through at that particular moment. Just flat out loving him through it. His struggling, through his, you know, if you married a person with an addiction, if you married a person with whatever they may be going through, you love them unconditionally of what they're going through. It means that you accept him for who he is, all his perfections, all his imperfections, all his flaws, everything. Accepting him for who he is, because see, once you get married to a person, you know, like he said before, we're on our best behaviors on our first probably, you know, year or two or whatever. We're on our very, very best behaviors. But once we begin to see other things that start popping up and other things that begin to manifest out of him, can we still love him regardless? When we begin to see the, you know, his weaknesses and his flaws, can we still embrace him and love him anyway? And that's what unconditional love means. It's being committed to him mutually. It's being committed to him physically, sexually. You know, we don't hold back ourselves from him. We mad, we got an attitude, so, you ain't getting up for 2 weeks. No, we can't hold back that on which belongs to him. And too, that's witchcraft, by the way. You know, trying to use your girl to, manipulate him into doing this, that, or the other. That's called witchcraft. But we have to love him and give him what it is that he needs. Give him what it is that he needs. Because most of the times when they're acting crazy, it's because they need something. Acting crazy. Okay, come on, I got your medicine. Come on. You're crazy, all right. Come on in here. And be ready for them. Love is not just sex. We know that. But that's a part of love. Amen? That's a part of it. He needs it. Amen? He needs it. A woman needed too, praise the Lord. Believe it or not, we probably needed more than them sometimes. Bless the Lord. But we can't hold back ourselves from them, especially when we know that they're going through certain situations. And when they're feeling low and they're feeling, the world and beat them up. Men go through more different stuff in life than women go through when it comes to being the provider and the protector. They have to be the one. They're the ones responsible. When God looked at Adam in the garden, he looked at Adam and Eve in the garden when they had failed. He asked Adam first. He came to Adam. He came to Adam and said, Adam, where are you at? Adam, you didn't got out your place. You didn't got out your position. He didn't go check Eve. Yeah. He didn't check Eve until Adam said, that woman. Right? He went straight to the head, straight to the man, because everything starts up here and it flows down. So if you in your place head, then everything else under you is in order. That's a lot of responsibility on the man. That's a whole lot of responsibility on that man. So that's why we are to be the helpers. And we are to be the ones who respect him. And we are to be the ones who love him. Unconditionally love him. Understanding, I know you're not perfect, baby, but we're going to work this thing out. We're going to do what needs to be done. And constantly being, constantly asking those questions. Is it anything that you need? You can't see it per se. Do you need anything? Would you like for me to do anything else for you? How can I serve you today? How can I help you out today? When I see that you're going through a lot of things, you got struggle, a woman who's really in tune with the Holy Ghost and with her man will know whatever will pick up in the spirit what's going on with him. You might not know exactly what's going on, but you know something is going on. He acted a little bit strange today. Something's a little bit different today. Let me see what's going on. Let me be the investigator. Let me be the helper. Let me see what's going on. Amen. Because I want to know everything. Amen. I need to know what's going on. Why you snapping today? What's up? Who you talk to? Where was you at today? You okay, baby? I need to know so that I can be the helper that I need to be. So I can know what to pray off. So I can know what to pray through. Because there's some funny, strange stuff out there trying to attack your marriage. You got to know that your marriage, the enemy is coming in to attack it. Everything that God has instituted and God has ordained, the devil is mad about it. You made it how many? 12 years we've been together? 12 years? Come on. Well, more than 12 years, but been married for 12 years. Amen? And so the enemy wants to destroy that.
Let's make that correction right there. Mm-hmm. Because you said more than 12 years, but we've been together longer than that.
No, we've been married for 12 years.
How long did it take us to do this?
About a year. We got married about a year.
Which means we made it happen.
Yeah, we made it happen. But I knew you before. Remember, we met before when we were in college.
Yeah.
Amen. You want to tell that story too? Amen. Amen. So.
Well, with that right there, there's three versions. There's three versions. My side, her side of the truth, but also my pastor knows the side too. His side is saying what I'm saying. So we discussed that.
I just want to tell a little piece of, just a little piece.
Okay, now we got a few more minutes. We got to move to our next topic.
Okay, let's go.
I'm gonna give one more topic here, and then you give one, and we got about 4 minutes to give that. Then we got to go out to our next one. But everybody, since you said they're very interested in what happened, they're very interested. They really want to know that, and we'll make sure we come back around the corner and we'll share that. But as husbands, we have a responsibility to love our wives unconditionally.
Amen.
Last night I talked about that word called unconditional love, and I also talked about a word called unconditional respect. See, it's unconditional love and it's unconditional respect. Why? Because my wife, I need to love her unconditionally, no matter what she do or how she do it, even when she don't deserve it. I still got to love her because the Bible told me to do that. It's a command to love her, and she still respect me no matter what and how. She still respect me, amen. Because the Bible commanded her to do so. Why? Because she's going to win me with her conduct. Why? Because I'm going to win her with my conduct over there in Peter. But right now, as men, we have a responsibility to love our wives unconditionally. Let's look over at 1 John chapter 3. 1 John chapter 3. Look at verse number 18. And it says, my little children, let us not love in words, neither in tongue, but in deed and in truth. It's easy for us to say, baby, I love you. But she said, show me something.
That's right.
Baby, I love you. And she said, show me that you love me. And when she says, show me that you, sometimes you just got to grab her and you got to give her a kiss and say, I love you. But it clarifies